Knicks family, what's popping? It's your boy.
Yes, sir. Yes,
It took long enough for us to get on, I'll tell you that. It took a long time for us to get on, and we got some people in the house, folks. We about to, the Knicks taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers in about 20 minutes.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna take you on through until the game gets started. Tony, what's popping, man? How you feeling?
Feeling good, yo, Black is time. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody that showed out. We here again, right? Back in the playoffs. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Steph, what's popping with you, Steph? How you feeling?
Man, super excited. Good to be here with you, Sim, Tony, G-Mo, Jarrell, Eru, and everybody else who showed up tonight, and definitely those listening in the chat. It's about to go down.
Let's go.
Yeah. So I guess we get news now that Julius Randle is starting tonight.
There you go.
Your thoughts on Julius Randle starting tonight?
Hey, listen, in my opinion, the Knicks lose this series without him. I know everybody was saying we can do it. I wasn't that confident. So if he's at least 80%, I'm good. We good.
Yeah. My hope, Tony, your thoughts. Julius Randle.
Right. Came back from upstairs and heard the news, so I'm excited. I didn't think he was gonna play tonight, so yeah, I think good news for us.
Yeah, my hope for Randle is, I just want him to take his time, let his teammates do the work, and ease himself into the game. I know he's excited, he wants to do all of that stuff, but ease himself into the game. You know what I'm saying? And not get too crazy right off the top. Lean on Brunson.
Right.
Okay. All right. Appreciate it. I'll adjust that in a minute. When you come up, I'll adjust it. Yeah. That's what I just don't want Randle to get too crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
come out and pop up 9 3-points in the first quarter like he was playing all along. I get it.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If he is 6, he's 6. Go ahead, man.
Steph, I know we've done all week long. We've been talking about, talking about the game, talking about everything that's everything possible, matchups, everything. But what are your keys?
It's like 1,000 of them, Sam. But one of the big ones is the Knicks have to be sure to get enough shots up, because Cleveland will limit the number of shot attempts, particularly the number of 3-point attempts. And I think one of the Knicks' strategies to scoring is getting up enough field goal attempts per game, getting enough 3-point attempts per game. So I think that's a key. Obviously how we defend Donovan Mitchell in the pick and roll, the high pick and roll, I think that's a key to the game.
Right.
And, guys doing what they usually do, but on a tougher stage. I think that's key, because if our guys can do what they've been doing all season, I'm good. I feel good with Quickly. I feel good with Grimes. If he can continue to shoot what Josh Hart has been doing, what Hartenstein has been doing of late, so if we can continue to do what we've been doing, I think we're going to be fine. The bench is key too.
Yeah, I think the bench is way better than Cleveland's bench, in my opinion. I did a breakdown the other night, and I was looking at the bench, and if in my opinion, if Julius Randle was healthy, I didn't feel as though their bench really could compete with our bench. Not with Emmanuel Quickly on the bench and Obi Toppin on the bench, and of course Josh Hart. I just didn't think they could compete with the Knicks. You know what I mean? What do you think, Tone?
Hartenstein. To Queen's point of getting the shot attempts, I think rebounding is going to be key to that. And offensive rebounding, we need to dominate the rebounding, because that's what gets us those second chance points. That's what gets us that advantage to get those shot attempts up, knowing that we're not a good shooting team.
Right.
So rebounding, and then the bench, man. That's our clear advantage. If Brunson can match up evenly with Donovan, that's a plus for us. And Julius, like how he comes out, like you said, he's hot from the jump, but however he plays is going to dictate a lot in this game and in this series.
Yeah.
Just to add to Tony's point, even though they got Jared Allen back there and Evan Mobley, they're not a really good defensive rebounding team. I think they're 29th in defensive rebounding. So there's offensive rebounds to be had.
Mhm.
The thing about it is they're very good. They give up the least amount of second chance points, and that's a big part of our offense.
Right.
Second chance points is big.
Right.
We're going to get them, but can we convert them? That's going to be key for us as well.
Right. And I think the Knicks have the ability to be physical, I think. Right. I did a little bit of just kind of broke down Julius Randle rebounding and some other people rebounding, Mitchell Robinson, Isaiah Hartenstein, and they have the ability to out physical Jared Allen and Evan Mobley down low. Right. And I think that's what they've got to do in order to rebound the ball. If you're not making physical contact, they're going to use their length to bother Randall and whoever else is going to the basket because they're so much longer, they'll be able to block shots. But if they're physical, if Randall's bumping, pushing guys out the way, we'll have success that way. You know what I mean? I think we'll have success that way. Big shout out to Die Hard. Thank you for the super chat, my brother. Die Hard. I don't know if he can hear me.
Look at that.
You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you. Die, can you want to come up and jump on the mic real quick, Die Hard?
E-Roo.
We
over here, brother.
Want to come jump on the mic real quick? I need to adjust the camera. If you want to just take my spot real quick, I can adjust the camera. E-Roo's coming to the stage, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, there he goes.
Without further ado.
All right. Appreciate you, my brother.
Yeah, how much time we got?
The stream look a little choppy too.
Yeah.
Introducing Die Hard himself.
What's up, E-Roo?
Chillin',
What's your
chillin'.
keys to the game?
Keys to the game. First of all, look at the shirt. See the all-in Knicks shirt? Look at that. Hot off the press, man. So, I mean, what was the question?
Keys to the game.
Keys to the game. The Knicks just got to play their game. That's the key right there. Put the key in the ignition, start the car, and just drive it the way they normally drive it. Once they start pushing it too much and doing too many weird stuff, they just got to keep it moving. The Knicks, they don't drive a Porsche. The Knicks car is not a Porsche. Knicks basically are driving they driving the car that I'm driving, a freaking bottom line Honda Accord. You know what I'm saying? They got to just take it nice and smooth, play their game. I think they should win.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I was looking at the defensive matchups. Obviously Okoro is going to play Brunson, but I think Brunson is also going to play Okoro. I believe Okoro is in for tonight. I think the Knicks are going to hide Brunson on Okoro. Obviously, Grimes is going to play Mitchell, and that leaves R.J. Barrett guarding Garland. That's going to be a tough matchup for R.J. Barrett. And Garland is, I believe, their second leading scorer. So I think that's going to be interesting as well for R.J. Barrett in terms of how well he can contain it and make it tough for Darius Garland.
But who's guarding RJ? And how aggressive can RJ be? Get to the line early, RJ, and hit them free throws. You can make a difference.
Yeah, I agree with that too. The Cleveland they can't be cute too because I can see them starting and putting Okoro on Brunson. Like you said, who's gonna guard RJ? So if they get cute, you know what I'm saying? Then the Knicks that plays right into what the Knicks are trying to do. But like I said, if the Knicks get cute too, then we're gonna find ourselves in problems. But I just think our matchups and stuff, the players that we have, the way that our players play, and the way that we play defense and how we can mix it up and stuff like that. I just think the Knicks we're gonna do good. I think we're gonna do good tonight.
Yeah. No doubt about it. I agree with you. I do have the Knicks winning the series in 6, especially if Randall plays and he's at least 80%. But I'm not going to downplay Cleveland, though. I got a lot of confidence in the Knicks that they're going to meet the challenge. But there will be challenges, from Cleveland because even with R.J. Barrett, forget the 3-point shot. When he drives, I think he takes 12 and a half drives per game. That's tops in the league. when he drives, we can't have any empty trips. You get into the foul line, or you hitting somebody open for a shot. Like you can't turn the ball over. You can't take these shots over the basket. To me, that's like a turnover. You know, so I agree with you. I don't think Garland would be able to hold them, but it's on RJ Barrett when he gets down in there to make the right decisions.
Yeah.
I'm anxious. I'm like
I'm
kind
anxious
of
too.
speechless.
It feels like New Year's, right? Like when you're waiting for New Year's to come, you know what I'm saying? You're trying not to get too drunk, you know, you got your nice clothes on and stuff. You're not trying to sweat it out yet, at least until the threshold, man. So we like, what is it, like 15 minutes, 9 minutes away from the threshold? You know, so this is like the countdown is coming, man.
Yeah. What is the one thing or few things the Knicks have to do to win this game? Forget the series, to win this game. What do they have to do?
I'll say we can't have a slow start.
Right.
No slow start. You know what I mean? We need to start the game off like we here. You know what I mean? Let's send a message early. I don't mean I'm saying blow them out or take an early lead. I'm just saying from the jump, we need to be efficient. You know what I mean? Engaged, focused, all those things. So there's no question marks coming into the game.
Yeah, because you don't want to be spending all your energy trying to get back into a game against the number one defense in the NBA. You know, you want to be playing ahead or at the very least even with them. So yeah, that's definitely a good point.
Yeah. It's gonna be tough too because this is Julius Randle's first game back, so he might have some butterflies or just some rust or whatever, or just other players too. They're more used to playing with Obi now after a week and change, and now this is his first game back, so they got to get used to him, used to how he plays and stuff like that. Same thing with Juju. He might have a little bit, like I said, butterflies or anxiety. Like he wants to make shots and do well, you know.
Any concern, like Sim was talking about, you know, Randle perhaps easing himself back into the game, back into the offense. Do you think he does that, or do you think he comes back and just takes over his usual role of just being the one that leads us in the first quarter in shot attempts and points?
The funny thing is, I think prior to him getting injured, it was on a pattern where he wasn't necessarily leading us in the first quarter anymore. That was the thing early on, even like middle of the season. But like I don't know, maybe 5-10 games prior to him getting injured, that wasn't the case. I was monitoring that.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, I don't know. I don't think that is the case unless that's what the defense is giving him. You know what I mean? So I don't think he passes up shots and is passive, but I think I think he figured something out during that stretch, and you know I had no problem with him leading us in the first quarter. It was great, but something changed, right before he got injured. So I think he just takes what the defense gives him.
Yeah, I hope so. You know, Tom Thibodeau's a maniac. You know, he might make him play 45 minutes tonight. You know, his first game back. You know what I'm saying? But what would be nice is to kind of ease him in. You know, tinker with the substitution pattern. Obi Toppin has confidence now, so bring him in a little early, see what he can do. But like I said, that's being too cute. You know what I'm saying? So like if the Knicks just, you know, we just have to play. We have to, you know, it has to be a beautiful mix of trying to tinker and trying to be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think it's a tough spot too.
Yeah.
This is his first game back, so you don't want to play him a lot of minutes. But then again, like you said, it's the playoffs too.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's going to be tough. Listen, I don't think your first game back you could play as many minutes as you played prior to going out in your first game.
Right.
But like you said, Tom Thibodeau, he'd be on something different. So you know that might be the case. What I like about Julius being back, obviously we know about the points and what he can do that way, but he draws Mobley out of the key. And sometimes they put Jared Allen on him as well. So he draws Jared Allen out of the key. You know, particularly if he knocks down 1 or 2 3-pointers, they're gonna really have to play up on him. And so that allows us to have some driving lanes going to the basket. Because if they're just back there sitting there and you know,
now we gotta shoot.
Yeah. Now we got to be efficient because we ain't getting in there. You know what I mean? So that's another huge part of Randle being back. They got to respect it.
Yeah.
They got to respect it.
What do you guys think about the rotation? Because during the playoffs, a lot of teams has cut it actually to eight guys. Guys have been playing 30, 40 minutes, and maybe like 2 guys with like single-digit minutes, whatever. So it's been basically like a strong 8-man rotation. Do you think Tom Thibodeau does that? Like shortens it down to to the 8?
I wouldn't rule it out, and I already we already know who's the odd man.
Right.
But you know what? Maybe if Randall wasn't coming off an injury,
Right.
But with the injury, can you really put it down to 8 and ask him to play even more minutes?
And that's what I was gonna say. Maybe not tonight, but
As the series as the series goes on, because this is the thing, Obi can hit the 3, and I think they have to respect that as well.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they put a Mobley on him. They might even put one of the guards on him. They may put a small forward on Obi. So I don't know if Obi would command the attention of the bigs, out. So it's going to be interesting to see this chess matchup between both of the coaches.
Right.
Yeah, or a guard on.
Say that again.
And they put a guard on Obi.
That's what I was thinking. They might put a guard on him.
Yeah. Do you think guys like just McBride will see time?
Go out.
Because of Donovan Mitchell, they might try to throw somebody in there just to, mix it up a little
Maybe
bit.
some spot minutes. Maybe.
It's interesting.
Maybe, I think all hands on deck. Even if they don't play, they gotta be like locked and loaded and ready. Because at any moment, you could be, he could be called up.
Right.
Do we see Fournier in this series? Maybe not. But what I would like Tom to do is, if we not hitting shots, sometimes you got to try it. If we not hitting shots and ain't going down, you might have to dust off up McBride to play behind quickly, So, let's keep it positive.
Yeah.
Let's keep it positive. Everybody's going to be healthy throughout the course of the series.
Yeah. Almost that time. What time is it now?
Yeah.
5:58.
Yeah, got 2 minutes. 2 minutes and 6, man. Wow.
Yeah. It's almost that time. What's your predictions for this particular game?
W. I think it's W.
I think it's a high-scoring game.
Really?
I know most people think the opposite. Like this one is going to be a defensive game. I think the first one, I think it's going to be a high-scoring game.
Yeah.
It'll tighten up
As the series go down.
I think that's what I want too. I want a rematch of Brunson versus Donovan Mitchell. That would be nice,
Yeah.
Just for the fans and just for TV purposes, whatever. But like you said, as the series goes on, all right, calm that down, get back into playing Knicks basketball and stuff. But that would be fun.
Yeah, I would love to see a high-scoring game, but I just think points are going to be at a premium. But I would love to see a high-scoring game. And the thing about it is Brunson and Donovan are not going to be playing each other. So it comes down to, can Grimes impact Donovan more than Okoro impacts Brunson?
Word up.
The funny thing, though? I wouldn't put it past either one of them of stepping up to the challenge to defend them.
To defend who?
Brunson stepping up and saying, I'll defend Donovan and vice versa. But Donovan stepping up. Like, I don't know. I'm not saying for the full game, but there's going to come a time where they step into that. I think it's in both of their personalities to not back down from a challenge.
Yeah, it might be in their personality, but Brunson ain't that dude on defense, for Donovan Mitchell. And Donovan Mitchell ain't that dude either.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is because of the switches, especially with the Knicks hunt out certain matchups, so they keep doing pick and roll until they get the matchup they want. And so in that case, yes, you will see Donovan Mitchell on Jalen Brunson. And as barbecue chicken, like he just can't.
Right.
He just can't.
Well, I don't think either one of them is built to stop the other one.
Right.
But I think at least Thibodeau, he'll have a scheme of what to do when, you know what I mean? So
when that switch happens.
when that switch
yes,
happens.
yes, I agree.
So I think they'll be ready for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, at this point, everybody's ready for everything. It just comes down to who's executing the best despite the game plan of the other team. That's what it's going to come down to.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, the Cleveland fans are not gonna be no factor. I don't know. If, you know, I think there's more Knicks fans right now in Cleveland than there's probably like ever been in like the history of the world. You know what I'm saying? Because I know for a fact there's a lot of people that I know that went out there for Game 1 just because the tickets are so cheap.
Wow.
You know?
Almost was wonderful.
Yeah. You can get down on the floor for like $100.
What?
Yeah, in Cleveland. Yeah.
I mean, my tickets was 100 section
Yeah.
that I was gonna get.
And they were like 100.
Yeah, 250, but it was still.
Yeah. Because I mean, 250 is still like up in the nosebleeds in MSG. You know?
Oh yeah. No, 250. You better keep your head back, or you're gonna have you all the way up there.
Word up.
You all the way.
250.
You want to come? Anybody?
Actually, I'm going to
Yeah.
He's gonna go live.
Oh, okay. He's gonna go
Oh,
live.
Guillermo's going live for the game.
Well, he needs to come show some love over here.
Yeah, Guillermo's in the building, but
Shout
he's
out
over
to
there
the
being
chat, those
antisocial.
that's listening, at home. We definitely appreciate you rocking with MBK. They just showed Julius Randle on the TV, looking good.
I missed it.
See Donovan Mitchell looking good too, man. Though, you know what I'm saying? He's over there praying.
Let me tell you this. I think we can survive Donovan Mitchell averaging 30, 35 points a game. I think we can survive that.
Yeah.
But you can't give him 40, 50, 60. Like, it just cannot happen.
Yeah. He's gonna try though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially game 4 in the Garden. I know that's the one.
Yeah.
That's the one right
That's the
there.
one we're gonna be at.
Sir.
Actually, I wanted to just give a couple of shout outs, super chat shout outs.
Yeah. Eagle, you can come here if you want.
Yeah. Come get Guillermo over here.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we're about 7 minutes away. 7 minutes away. I wanted to give a couple of shout outs to some people in the chat. First of all, Die Hard said first drinks on him. I appreciate you. Thank you very much.
No doubt.
Yeah, we see Stephen A with the R's, no doubt.
He's a sucker.
Jay Albino 59 said second round is on him. I appreciate you. Salute. Thank you. I appreciate it. Jack City, helped us out with the live to make sure that everything was clear because it was a little bit choppy. So I think we got the internet situation worked out. At least until Dunkin' Donuts closes. Once Dunkin' Donuts closes, we may have to do something else because we're stealing their Wi-Fi. Don't tell Dunkin' Donuts.
Hey, this has been sponsored by Dunkin' Donuts.
Right. You know what I'm saying? We're at Legends, ladies and gentlemen. We're really appreciative of Legends for allowing us to use their facilities. It's great down here. If you haven't been here, come on down. They obviously they do soccer. When we got here, they was killing it, chanting and
Live.
drumming and all kinds of everything. It was hot up in here, but so that's why we was a little bit late because we had to wait for them to clear out. But we moved in. But a couple of minutes, folks. The Knicks, Cavs, I'm pumped.
I'm pumped too.
I'm pumped. We need this win tonight.
Yeah.
We need this win. All the breaking down and all of that stuff. When it comes down to it, heart, you know what I mean? When it comes down to it, the heart is what we need.
Yeah.
Josh.
And we got two of them.
Huh?
We got two hearts on the team.
We got two hearts,
right?
No doubt. We got two hearts. You know what I mean? We got two hearts. And I believe G-Mo was going to be doing his live stream.
That's crazy.
He's still going to be doing his live stream during the game. So when we log off of here, G-Mo will be logging in so he can start doing his live stream. I can't stream. I especially can't stream and watch this game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Yeah, I took the night off myself, man. I got to enjoy it with you guys.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, we're just here to, we're going to enjoy it. We got on late, so, we don't have as many people as we normally have here, and everyone's, doing their thing, watching, but that's all good because we got people here hanging with us. And, the post-game show, we'll be back in the post-game, but if you want to follow along with G-Mo will be live during the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So make sure you get on with them. Anybody else want to come in and say anything before we log off? Jarrell? I don't know if it,
I think he's.
Don't be shy.
nah, I think people are eating and get ready for the game, folks. You want to jump up and say something? Come on up here, man. We got a newcomer to the stage. Newcomer to the stage. Let's go. Let's get it.
What's good? What's good?
Salute. Welcome.
Salute. Welcome. Welcome. Well,
You gotta let them know who you are because we won't have any
Jack
names.
City.
Jack City.
yes, sir. Yes,
We got
sir.
Jack City in the building.
Yeah, man. I'm really looking for RJ to really be the real X factor of this game today, man. Because we're gonna need everything we need. We're gonna need everything. All every piece, like chess, you need every single piece. And we're gonna need RJ to be the best star J he can be.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say.
And you know what though? If
Yeah.
I feel like if RJ plays at a high level, I think it really swings the series towards the Knicks. Because I think the Knicks could win without RJ, but if they play at a high level, if RJ plays at a high level, I feel like it swings the series the Knicks' way, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? It really does. I really think it does.
Yeah, definitely.
But here's the good thing. RJ's shot 42% or something like that from three this season versus the Cavs. You know what I mean?
That's pretty good.
So he shot the ball well from the three-point line. Let's see what he does from the field. You know what I mean? But he shot the ball well from the three-point line so far this season. Julius Randle's been shooting 45% or something from the three-point line versus the Cavs. You know? So
Keep it going.
let's keep it going.
Do what we
Let's keep it going. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure after the game, we'll have a lot more people that want to come up and speak and talk. People are getting ready for the game right now. So, you know what I mean? I'm sure you guys can hear people, you guys can hear it in the background, a little bit of the murmur in the background. The stuff we got over here kind of cancels it out, but you can hear a little bit of it. But yeah, I think we're gonna end it. Let Gmo come up and start getting ready for his live. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you. We thank you for your time. We'll see you in the post-game show, probably around 9:00. We'll be doing the post-game show. Until then,
Knicks and 6.
we out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Peace.